Living Hope, welcome to one of the best parts of the year, our fasting season. And I am here with the incredible good news that we have a brand new book from Pastor Jess, Slow the Soul. I have our esteemed pastor and author of Slow Your Soul right here with us. And we're just going to set you up for 21 days of hearing from Jesus and letting Christ get formed in you in powerful ways. So we just wanted to kind of talk through what you can expect, how you can get ready, how you can prep for the next 21 days with Slow Your Soul. So very first thing you got to do is hopefully you purchased this on Sunday morning at church. If you didn't, you can follow along with us online or swing by the office and grab it. We want to get this to you. They're only $15 a piece, amazing price. And Pastor just promised me that he would autograph anybody's copy that wants it, but sadly my copy is still not autographed. So right now we're just going to talk through our prelude. We're going to talk about what you can expect as far as fasting, how you need to prep, if you need to get any groceries, for those of you who remember starving, and where we're going from here. So Pastor Jess, talk to us. What is the whole goal of Slow Your Soul?
We have practices. Those practices should cause us to pursue Jesus. So we did this book called Starving. We tried to jump into fasting and not use fasting as a weight loss plan or something like that, but to use it as a practice to pursue Jesus. Well, I've discovered the longer I walk with Jesus that there really is a practice that evangelicals, charismatics, our style of churches do not jump into, and that's Sabbath. And I thought, well, as important as it is to fast and draw from that everything we can in our pursuit of Jesus, I think it's just as important to Sabbath. So there is fasting involved in this, but the goal is to have one experienced Sabbath for every family in the church. So at least then everybody can evaluate for themselves, is this something I would want to do more than once? Because God gave it to us as a gift for every week. And so fasting is intermittent, but every single week this gift of Sabbath to draw us closer and more intensely into the pursuit of Jesus is given to us. Why not use it? That's the thought behind the book.
I love this. So I was listening to an interview with David Brooks and John Mark, and David Brooks said that evangelicals get Sunday morning right, but Jewish people get Friday evening right. And we're going to get to experience both. That's incredible.
And the 2 days that were named in the Bible,
yes,
Sabbath and then Sunday, the Lord's Day. So Christians get to celebrate the best of all worlds.
We get them both. Amazing. So Pastor Jess, obviously with starving, we did a lot of fasting, and there was actually a lot of prep work involved with getting ready to participate in starving. Would you talk to the church about what they need to be doing to get ready to do Slow Your Soul?
Well, Slow the Soul has fasting involved in it, but we don't talk about it the same way we did in starving. So it's there, but it's a little bit more subtle and a little bit more hidden. Because we're actually trying to train people to fast their day off.
That's good.
The biggest 3-day fast everybody will have is the 3 Saturdays during the 21 days. Those are the biggest fast days that will occur. So we're just wanting you fast your day off and give your day to Sabbathing. But in the book, and I hope everybody will just kind of look through the introduction. When I was young and didn't like to read, I didn't read the introduction. I just tried to speed read through things and get out. But I hope you read this. Most books you can do that with, but the books I write, like, everything's important. I only leave important things in. I'm just joking.
When you're a genius like you are.
Right. So, we're going to encourage people to fast a meal a day through the 21 days, or all they can. So, like, take a meal, set it aside, spend time with Jesus. Maybe you can't do it every single one of the 21 days, but you can do a lot of the 21 days. The second thing is just get rid of junk food.
Yeah.
So all the processed food, get out. Like, discover the produce department of a grocery store. Like my personal belief is that most people do not know there's this place called a produce section. If you feel good about yourself, there's like an organic section. Yeah. Go to the organic section and you just feel like you're organic.
You feel Whole Foods.
You feel Whole Foods. But the goal is don't eat processed food. Stay away from meats. Now, because I need a certain amount of protein, I get my meats through fish. And so, and the goal is that you're not trying to get rid of foods, but you're just not trying to eat heavy foods. You're trying to go light. You are trying to cleanse your brain and your system during this thing. While we don't talk a lot about it, like, just eat good, healthy foods, have meals together. And then the last thing, I think you have these dates exact down, from the 16th to the 19th day, if you're going to fast those days and then break it on what we call a Sabbath meal, which the whole book works towards helping people have the Sabbath meal.
Beautiful. And that will be February 1st through 4th for those of you who are participating in that 3-day fast. And we encourage you at any level you can participate. Maybe you can't give up food completely, but just set aside those 3 days saying, God, I'm fasting these to let you really bring the delight and the celebration of the Sabbath into my life like you want to. Now, one quick thing before we go, explain to us how this book works a little bit differently than Starving.
Yeah, Starving, you'd get up in the morning, you'd read, and then there would be, certain workshops, if you please, that you do at the end of the book. This is a little bit different. In the economy of God, if you read the creation week, it was evening, morning. That was the first day. So with God, the day starts in the evening and works to the morning. And I like it. Why? Because God is at work doing what needs to be done in your life to get you ready for when you're up and working. So it works that way. So we have what we call an evening meditation. It's mostly story. I think it'll be very enjoyable. But we're trying to get people, cut out TV, get off all of that. It's just not important. And do a meditation. And read it. And then go to sleep to that. Wake up in the morning and we'll pick up right where we left off. And then you'll have kind of a practice or something that can be done that starts building every single day to get you ready to practice the Sabbath.
You said TV. I didn't see that in the list. Are we supposed to be on a social media or media fast?
I think it clicks in about day 10. I do talk about it, so I think it clicks in. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. No, you'll explain it.
Yeah, it'll trip up at the right time.
Perfect. So I want to leave you with a quote from the book on page 16, and Pastor Jess says this: I sense a blessing is in it that could change your legacy for generations to come. And that's what we bless you with Living Hope as we enter this season of Slow Your Soul.